Yeah, that's another rich guy interview. Who we got here?
My name is Tim Jones.
Tim Jones. What they know you as?
Tim.
Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, what we got going on today, Tim?
Well, I'm still homeless. Went down to the homeless authority and they said they could help, but
Yeah.
there's no room for homeless. And they passed out an ordinance against the homeless.
Yeah.
They said they passed another one.
You go down there every day to the place or not really?
No, I don't go every day. But the police, when they moved us out of our homeless camp,
Well, that was that.
Gosh, so many of them.
It wasn't President Street, was it?
No, it's behind the Chevron, down here, behind the Marathon.
Yeah.
Places like that, and it's just no place for us.
How many people? Whenever you be in these situations, how many people it be like? Y'all they call it tent city or something.
Well, that was a whole bunch of them there at that camp, but we never went to tent city. We just kind of stayed with about 10 or 12 of us stayed together.
Yeah.
And we hung together. And
who the main person that's running it? It seems like everything you got to have like an overseer, the person that make sure everything's in order. A hierarchy. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we just we all get along, and there's nobody really over anybody. We just, do our part.
Yeah. And
that's basically how we do it.
What's the percent of the people that like go through drug addiction at home, like wherever you was at? Is just about everybody, right?
Well, a lot of them, to be honest with you, is on that fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
And I'm not on it. Never was on it.
So what's your drug of choice?
Ice.
Ice. Yeah. Fentanyl keep you down or up?
Yeah, down.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't do it. I don't like it, and I haven't saved anybody, but God has. But I have been there for 8 people.
Yeah.
And brought them back. They was gone.
So how y'all able to be all around each other? This person do that and that person do that.
If you're a drug addict, and or an alcoholic, or whatever the problem may be. It might not even be drugs.
Yeah.
But we just understand each other.
Y'all understand each other.
Yeah, and a person that's never been there, they don't understand where we at.
The people that you was down like at the little place that they just got through like telling y'all to go, how many you knew for a while? They was all new people to you?
No, they're all old people that I've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And we just basically.
You the oldest, or they older than you?
I'm pretty much the oldest.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
How old you?
61.
61. I interviewed you one time before, but we just got to catch up. Yeah. You 61.
I'll be 62 in August.
So what would be the youngest person around the area that you talking about?
I talked to a guy yesterday, a friend of mine I hadn't seen in many months, probably about 8 months, but he's like 30 years old.
30 years old?
Yeah, he's probably about the youngest.
Do you think he know more than you, or you think you know more than him?
I think I know more than him.
Why you think that? You don't think younger people are able to know how to wait this route? This route done took a shift, so I be thinking like you can get some wisdom from younger people now.
Young people can learn just like we did it. And
it
don't matter about the age.
I just think it just take both. It take both
drugs
people.
Don't discriminate. They'll take anybody out. And
why you got this buggy? Why you got this buggy right here for, man?
Well, that's how I transport my stuff. And
you selling anything or not?
Well, no. I just kind of try to keep my personal stuff, to a minimum. Which sometimes it gets a little out of hand, but and the city don't like buggies, so that's about the only way I had to transport it.
If you had a woman, like a partner, female partner, you think you can have her right beside you when you're going through these type of times? Only if she used to it, or you think you can still have her even if she new to it?
Well, to be honest with you, I got a couple friends that's got wives and girlfriends who've been together a long time, but I would never want to take a female through this with me. It's the homeless is really no place for anyone. It's rough out here sometimes. It's not impossible.
Why you wouldn't want to have a female with you during these times?
I just feel like I'd be bringing her down and struggling the same way I am. I just, I'm pretty much alone. I stay to myself a lot.
Yeah, but people always say like if a female right there with you through the thick and thin, and this is the thing that we going through.
It does seem like that.
They say that's the best female you can get when they with you through the thick and thin.
Like a female, they use your heads more than we do. We just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes it easier. It does make it easier.
Yeah. Tell me about Tell me about the drug, your drug addiction. But also tell me like, what are some of the things that created it?
Well,
Everything got to start at night.
yeah,
So
my drug addiction goes way back. Unfortunately, the drug that I do is very much it's compatible with the medicine that
the
I was on.
pharmaceutical,
Yeah, pharmaceutical
I think they
medicine.
call it. I think the prescription name is Adderall.
That's right,
It's
Adderall.
methamphetamine. It's
And it's
yeah.
only like one molecule off.
Away the yeah.
Yeah, away from being Adderall.
Do you think it make a difference with trying like pharmaceuticals compared to like trying street stuff?
um
Or you think that just a way for the pharmaceuticals to make
well
money off the insurance company?
I I I really don't know, but I do know that.
You ever tried Adderall before?
Oh yeah, I was on it for 20 years,
So what's the
and
difference between Adderall and meth?
it's pretty much the same. Really, it's the same.
You get more for your buck with the street drug?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because the Adderall is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $400 for a prescription,
But
and
do it work? Do it work for your mind though?
pretty much they both work the same.
Yeah.
It makes you concentrate,
Yeah.
and because I have ADHD and ADD, and I'd be doing something here, and
You'll just switch it up.
yeah, and I got stuff down there I'm working on. And,
Yeah. So whenever you try meth, you be like, man, this actually making me feel like I'm normal and doing what
right, exactly.
it making me feel like I can finally like concentrate now.
Yeah, it does exactly. It makes you feel like but if I don't do any ice today or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like a sporadic. I just
Yeah.
can't get nothing going, and I need something it's like kind of like calming me down,
Yeah. It's like
calming my brain down.
you don't need no doctor to tell you what you need. It's like you know how to work off your own body.
Yeah.
You know what your body needs.
And even though they say meth it does have a lot of harsh chemicals in it,
Yeah.
but
It's
if it's only one molecule off,
from the real, I
Yeah.
mean the pharmaceutical grade.
right, then
That's they should at least say about 5 molecules
that's
off.
telling me though that
Yeah.
that the cleaner dope is still
Yeah. They
bad
trying to
too.
hide it from you because they
Right.
know you able to get more. Yeah, you got to
That's
go
right.
through doctors and stuff.
'Cause
It's a
not-
system. It's a
It's not
system.
just anybody can come along and make up that drug, the chemistry behind it.
Yeah. If before we get this interview out, man, just give some like, if I ask for like 2 minutes of some if I ask 2 minutes of some encouraging things to
Right.
say, if you can like make it like documentary type,
Right.
you know how to make it like documentary type for 2 minutes. Just tell like the battles and the bad and good from your lifestyle in 2 minutes. Just compress it in 2 minutes.
I would tell people. I tell people this all the time. I said, you can't really judge me by the book or by the cover, but I feel like I was always a drug addict because drugs just worked for me and help work in my life. I don't like to say I'm a drug addict, but because that means I'm doing some illegal drug, but that's not the case. That's really not the case with my story. I would tell people to keep their head high, and there's nothing out here in the world that can defeat them unless they allow it. But it's like police and people up in like the courthouse and stuff. They don't understand that, and they really don't. I feel like I'm crying now, but
Spit it, man.
I lost my whole family,
Go ahead.
and
It's real, cuz.
I'm just getting I take day by day.
We men though, we got it.
Yeah, my dad told me one time. My dad was the toughest man I know, and he said, "Son, you're not a man until you cry."
Yeah.
He said, "You're never a man until you let it go." And I do. I believe in God 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of high officials. They don't like to hear God. They like to hear themselves because they're so high up in there.
They their own government. Yeah.
Right. They're their own. And when we stand up in front of a judge, I feel like I'm like now I got charges coming up for fentanyl. I don't even do fentanyl.
You just
Never
been
have.
correct.
Somebody put it in my bag, but then down the road they said they dropped my charges on the fentanyl. And I think they're gone. I think they didn't have enough to hold me or something on. But but that's not the case anyway.
Yeah.
I've had 2 charges with meth, possession of meth, simple possession.
Yeah.
And a few police officers have treated me really well, but some of them treat me like I'm just a piece of trash. Wasteful.
Man.
And
yeah.
That's not it,
Yeah.
I help each and every person I do on a daily basis. I help them out as much as I can. I give them anything I got. I give you the shirt off my back.
Yeah.
And people, when they see a buggy or they see it piled up, they classify you as being homeless, and that's okay, because I feel like each and every one out here is only one paycheck away from being homeless.
Yeah, it's either you rich or you poor. It's no middle class.
That's right.
Yeah, that middle class is fake.
I don't look at it as being rich and poor, because I came from money. I had money one time, a lot of money, and I never used money. People get it mixed up. It's not a lot of money to really or the most a lot of money.
Yeah.
And there's a difference there.
Okay.
If you ever get to that point and get that far going, then you're gone.
Okay.
But I never use money to benefit me in any kind of way.
Yeah. Hey, we out, man. That's good. Yeah. Them last words, they if it touch you, it's gone. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we out. This is another Rich Guy interview.